keep it moving, tryna be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this more before I go. And that's some hours in my feng shui. Now it's like work for 10K, all cause it is pen gaming. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights. Hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like, so I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going air, they were like, ooh yeah. Crazed and courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehavior, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the f*** you think a day is.
But hey, what about it?
So I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like, so I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going air, they were like.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Vikings superstar running back. He had a memorable performance last time out, a 5-touchdown game. It's the Vikings.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. St. Brown in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Here we go.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
Here we go.
But now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
2nd down, here's Charbonnet. There he goes, right side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 47 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down.
12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
You've coached plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a Packers touchdown. Zach Charbonnet. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result, a Green Bay score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. There he goes left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Burrow. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Rush comes, and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a wild football. And he's going to score.
plenty of ways for a special teams coach to get excited. And when you block a punt into the end zone and recover for a score, yeah, he's going to be jumping up and down a big way.
And as a punter, you know that that clock is ticking. He just didn't get it off in time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least 1 more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Now 2nd and 3. 11, on the give here, Charbonnet. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Burrow will throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down to get him to the ground at the 26. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Here we go.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That one good for yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run with Lindsey. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Zach Charbonnet and his teammates back to the field for another drive. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Here's Burrow. Smith and Jigba with the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they currently trail in that game again.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burke. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front. pounding on the defense right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Burke. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Up the middle they go. It's Burke. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at them.
It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Here we go.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially,
here we go.
but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now it's Burrow. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, stop.
Now it's Burrow. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
On 2nd down, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and 1.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Moody. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle they go. It's Burke. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
5-9. Ready.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Jelani Woods.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away.
And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burke, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Walker showing the power. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packers offense set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Joe Burrow on third and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. On now is the Packers punter. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Third and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burke, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
On first down, Burke, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burke, and he is going to lose yardage here. On third down, it's Burke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is of all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can